Welcome to ADHD Case Study, where I take one of the ideas of creating a business and I help you put it all together. And today we're taking this beautiful idea of creating a coaching businesses for the introvert that's only via text and helping you with your funnels and branding. So if you don't know, hi, my name is Lola and I'm a business coach for the Neurospicy. And today I'm going to be talking about these two items and I love it because I have a bachelor in design. So let's get started. So we'll start with branding. Basically, branding is the communication of who you are, your vibe, everything you're about, but visually. Okay, so that's all that it is. But a lot of the time, I've made this mistakes myself. We overwork it. We have to find this way of making it perfect. And again, people with ADHD, we have this tendency of thinking that it's either perfect or that it's shit. There's no in between. And when we start to work on it, we have this fear mixed together, which a lot of the time rejection sensitive dysphoria is a bitch. We fear that if our branding is not perfect, people are going to refuse to work with us because we're going to seem unprofessional. They're going to look at our branding and be like, no, that's not it. They're not professional. I don't want any of that. But that's bullshit. We all know that. You know that because there's businesses out there still using Comic Sans font and they're still having business. So you're good. You're good. Honestly, instead, I want you to think as your branding as something that evolves. Just like an artist, when they come up with your new album, they're going to have a new artwork. They're going to have a new pictures, new way of expressing themselves. You get to reinvent your branding all through it. So don't overthink it. Go on Canva. Use something there. It's perfectly fine. I give you approval. You got this. Now let's get with the juicy funnel. So if you don't know what a funnel is basically a way to capture your audience that's just there roaming on the internet and converting them into paying clients. And this can be achieved in multiple ways. But most of the time, the principle is going to be the know, like, and trust factor, which means that people have to know you exist. They need to like whatever you're putting out there, your vibes, what you're creating, and they have to trust that it's going to be working for them. And that's what you're going to try to achieve in a funnel. So you can make it very complex, having this multiple part floating around, having all these emails and automation and what that, or you could just come on the internet and just post content and tell people to buy and they're just gonna buy. And again, this is just me reading between the lines, but a lot of the time, because I've done this myself, I feel like we try to overcomplicate things from the fact that we're trying to make it perfect because we don't want to be judged, but also the more complicated that we make it, the further away the job of actually selling it, which can be very scary, we're pushing it away. So it's like, oh, I'm going to keep working on this because it's not perfect yet, but I'm just going to push away the selling part because that's a little bit scary. And I don't want that for you. So I want you to breaking down with know, like, and trust for your funnel. Don't overthink. Know, how can you get more people to know you? Get creative about it. Like, it's really just about the tone that you're using, how you're putting things out there. And again, if someone judges you from one thing you wrote that's meh, you've never wanted to work with them in the first place. And trust is about showing proof. So through other people's experiences are your own. By the way, you get to brainstorm like that with me every week when you join the Weirdo Academy. Go check it out.